remember the scent of fresh bleach and lavender drifting through the house, while she and some of us kids were cleaning the house as he fixed whatever was broken in the house. Chuckling to myself, I sighed. They had a unique system. No one would have guessed who Mama really was. I could vividly see Mama Claudette in my mind's memories, bent over, ass swallowing her shape, while digging in the dirt at the front of the house, setting flowers and fussing at Uncle Snap. I smiled and thought, remembering her pulling weeds and gardening while talking to me, or us kids, spitting wisdom. I also could remember the way her face would contort in anger while going in on my bad ass after gathering me from the principal's office. In all those memories, I could clearly recall the sweetness of Mama Claudette's voice saying, "Now, Javon, the Lord said your enemies will become your footstool. You hear me, boy? Those who attack you will always be made to stumble and fall at your feet. Remember that always, or be made a fool." I used to laugh that shit off as a kid, not really understanding the power of those words until now. My enemies had stumbled and fallen. At my feet was a river of their blood mixing with flowing water, detergent, and other chemicals. I had just erased certain members of the Syndicate with one calculating move. A power play in alliance with an old-school crime base, the Commission. This move garnered exactly what my adoptive mother, Claudette McPhearson, had spent years cultivating with the fostering and adoption of me and my 8 siblings. She single-handedly had planned the restructuring and longevity of her crime family, the Syndicate, through us. Yeah, that's right. Sweet, old Southern Claudette McPhearson was a true-to-the-blood mobster, along with her right hand, our uncle, Raphael Wilson, a.k.a. Snap. It all started long ago, which is a story for some other time, and it all led to me stepping in as the lead of the family due to her murder. Before finding out her true story, that she wasn't some sweet old lady wishing to help some badass foster kids like myself and my foster siblings, I was just your average, mundane, white-collar analyst working at a Fortune 500 financial advising firm. My world was good, and I had my woman by my side, Shanelle. She was the savvy of the family. Yes, I say of the family. She's my foster sister. We were not related by blood, and we never thought of ourselves as actual brother and sister. Frankly, she wouldn't allow me to see her that way, but I digress. Shanelle was my fiancée. She was the additional glue of the family. In her job at the same firm as me, she was lethal in how she handled her business, and her aim with a gun could rival any sniper or hunter. Which was why, as I reformed the Syndicate, I'd gradually move her in place to be my second set of eyes on the business front. She and I were the heads of the kids. Our mother, Mama Claudette, chose all 8 of my siblings for our varied personalities. When the truth about her criminal dealings came out, we all slowly started to learn exactly why that was. Now, dealing with that truth, the fractures in our family became wide and the 8 of us dropped down to 6. Like Mama Claudette, we lost 2 other siblings, this time due to bullshit that could have been corrected had I known about it. My blood, my personal counsel, and my right hand, Corey, my baby brother, and our foster sister, Inez, were both gone in the blink of an eye after we all found out that they were in a secret and abusive, on both ends, relationship. Shit broke my heart when I found out. Corey was my best friend, not just my brother. But he had a problem with fucking around with pussy and drugs. Shit all stemmed back to before Mama Claudette adopted us. He always had issues, and I'd always helped him manage it. But with Mama's murder and finding out about her secret life of crime, and even before that, with being swamped with work and trying to make life good between Shanelle and me, I ended up dropping the ball. I allowed my baby brother to fall between the cracks and leech off Inez. Something that should have never happened. Shit turned my stomach when I found out the truth of it all. But as they say, the bond of family can be one's support or downfall. I learned that my brother was an addict and now liked to put his hands on women. I should say one woman. Nigga was an abuser.